Hello and welcome back to the road to KSP2. We're starting off with Aries 1 and its translation burn. Yes, so it's just a slight course correction burn that will just help it get closer to Duna. Um this is pretty standard. It just helps us get a closer encounter to the planet. Yeah. So I just want to remind you guys, it really helps me out if you like or comment on the video. And yeah, thank you if you do those things. Okay, anyway, so you just saw that only one engine fired. That's because we really only needed one engine to actually do anything, because the Delta V requirements were just so low, it wouldn't matter if it were any higher. Alright. So there we go. We're planning our circularization burn, but that won't come for another while. And until then, we're doing 7 Mile 1 test flights. Yes, 7 Mile 1 will be our first, fully reusable rocket. Yeah. So, this first test flight, it's a bit rough. Everything's going perfectly nominal until then, when I accidentally destroyed the navigation system on the rocket. Yeah, that's not good. After that, we basically get our circularization burn pretty much out of the way quite quickly and quite easily. Yeah, so that was pretty easy. And then I switch back to the bottom, the first stage, and it is pretty much destroyed, and yeah. And then I switch back to the second stage, which is about to deorbit and should arrive pretty close to the Kerbal Space Center. I'm trying to get it to land pretty much on the pad. Yeah. So first test run, it's a little too far inland. Yeah, I mean, we still get most of our stuff back from it, but you know, there it is, a little too far inland. Second launch. This one, it's probably the worst of the 3 launches. It goes nominally for almost all of it. It's pretty much my fault why everything went wrong. Yeah. So right here is where it doesn't go wrong yet. It'll go wrong later on. Circularization burn is done. And this is where things go wrong. So I switch back to the other side, and I decide maybe I should try and do a boost back burn. I probably have enough Delta V for this. I do not. End up wasting all of my fuel, and it comes down crashing into the water. Yeah. Not a win. Not a win at all. Alright, now here is the successful launch. Semi-successful launch. The reason why it is not fully successful is for what you're about to see here, which is an early separation, which causes a whole bunch of problems. But we're able to fix the spin on both vessels. But for the time being, it was kind of hilarious. So our circularization burn goes off without a hitch, and our first stage, we just decide to boost slightly towards the peninsula, but when I find out that won't work and we'd end up having the same problem as last time, I slow down. And I deploy the landing legs for a nicer sea landing than it would have been. It just breaks the surface a little bit better, and we end up not losing a single part, and it just comes down in the ocean, which is pretty good for me. And then here we are with the last part of this video. It is the deorbit of the third stage, which will be coming down pretty much right next to the landing pad. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.